Ted Bundy was the man no one suspected, the clean-cut law student with a winning smile, the polite stranger asking for help, the face of evil hiding in plain sight. While America trusted him, young women were vanishing without a sound. By the time the truth came out, it was too late. Ted Bundy was known as a charming law student, a man who could smile his way into any room and disappear without a trace. But behind that disarming grin was a monster whose crimes would haunt the country forever. In the mid-1970s, young women began vanishing across the Pacific Northwest. Most of them were last seen with a man who wore a cast or asked for help carrying books. What no one realized was that the same man was always behind a Ted Bundy. The investigation dragged on as victims kept disappearing, each one seemingly unconnected. Police departments didn't communicate well, and Bundy used that to his advantage, moving across state lines, always one step ahead. The bodies, when found, were in remote wooded areas, badly decomposed, offering little evidence. It was a nightmare with no clear pattern, no motive, just a growing list of missing women. Bundy's arrest in Utah was a lucky break. A routine traffic stop led officers to a Volkswagen Beetle filled with burglary tools, but nothing tied him to murder. He was charged with kidnapping, and as the trial approached, the real horror began to surface. Evidence began to link him to disappearances in Colorado, Washington, and Oregon. Still, Bundy managed to escape custody not once, but twice. During his second escape, he vanished into Florida, where the darkest chapter of his spree would unfold. In a violent frenzy, he attacked a sorority house at Florida State University, killing 2 women and severely injuring 2 others in minutes. The brutality was staggering, as if rage had finally erupted beyond control. Days later, he murdered a 12-year-old girl, abandoning her body in a cruel display of disregard for life. When he was finally captured again, Bundy's charm cracked under the weight of evidence. At trial, he represented himself, soaking in the spotlight, even proposing marriage to a witness during proceedings. But the jury saw through the performance. He was sentenced to death, and in 1989, the electric chair ended the terror he had unleashed. What made Ted Bundy terrifying wasn't just the crimes, was how ordinary he seemed, a mask of normalcy, hiding pure evil. And that is what made him unforgettable.